Okay, this is our new guinea pig, Calypso, and I'm about to show you how to interact with your pigs during the first week that you get them. And I'll explain where to go from there. Now, when you first get your pigs, you're going to be very shy, and she's very dark, so it's quite hard to see her, and I apologize for that. Now, when you first get your pigs, they're going to be very, very frightened. They do not hate you. In the wild, they are in fact prey, and so they spend a lot of their time hiding from things bigger than them, especially when they've been in pet stores and they're unaccustomed to having ever been handled. So give your guinea pigs time to get used to you. Don't assume that if they hide from you, it means they don't like you. If you can see, she has a pink hammock back there. And she actually spends quite a bit of time hiding from us in there. We've only had her for about 4 days now, so that's actually quite understandable that she would hide in there so much. For the first week, you do not want to attempt to touch your guinea pig at all. Maybe after you've had her about 4 or 5 days, you can try to pet your guinea pig, but I would only recommend trying to pet them once per day until they get to know you a little bit better. This, I've found, is the best way to get your new guinea pigs to know you. So for the first week, all you want to do is this. Calypso. And they will run. Calypso. Come here, sweetie. We've been doing this a lot today, so she's probably tired of this exercise. You want to smell my hand? Do you want to give me a sniff? There we go. There she is. 2 days ago, I could not get my hands in the cage without her running from me. So this is actually very good progress that she's at least making the attempt to smell my hand. For the first week, that's about all you want to do. You want to make sure that you talk to your pig quite frequently, and you want to make sure that you put your hands just inside the bars of the cage quite frequently so that they can get to smell you. One very important thing, the first 24 to 48 hours they're there, please resist the urge to handle your pigs. They're very frightened by nature. They're curious once they get a little bit more accustomed to you, but for the first 2 days, you know, they've lived their whole lives in a completely different place. They're normally purchased for resale in litters. So they've been yanked away from their family and they've been taken out of their environment. Everything is completely different. There's new smells, completely new walls, everything, and they're just not used to it. So you want to give them 1 to 2 days without touching them, handling them, anything. See, she's hiding again. Just to talk to them, or just to let them get accustomed to their environment. So there's that to consider. Let's see, as far as getting to know your guinea pig better and how to space it out, I do about a week per thing. That seems to work pretty well. Our other guinea pig got very accustomed to us doing this. So we got her on Friday, and this Friday I'll begin petting her as many times a day as I reach my hand into her cage, just like this, and let her smell me. Instead of doing that, I'm going to let her smell me first, and then I'm going to move my hand to her back and just give her several gentle pats. About a week after that, on the 3rd Friday we've had her, I'll start to lift her up and get her out of her cage. And so, once I start to do that, of course, I will make you guys a video showing you how to properly pick your guinea pigs up for the first time and how to keep them from being frightened. So please remember that your new guinea pig is not going to want to be handled a lot, so don't get discouraged. They will grow to love you. It's just not the norm for them, so give them some time to adjust to it. Also, do not be frightened if your guinea pigs do not eat for the first day or two. If they eat and drink nothing at all, that is something to be concerned about. But a lot of the times, guinea pigs will just eat hay and drink the water. They won't eat their pellets for the first couple of days, just because they're so nervous. If after the 3rd or 4th day you've noticed they're still not eating any pellets at all, then by all means, you know, it's probably time to get concerned. But generally, so long as they're drinking their water and eating their hay, then they should be fine. Biting cage bars is very normal for the first couple of days, so of course, you know, get them to stop. Generally, you can just do this by putting your hand up to the cage because they're still frightened enough that they'll run off. Don't make any sudden movements and don't spook them, but it's very bad for their teeth, so try to discourage this habit. You don't want to frighten them because they're so new, So just put your hands up to the cage and try and kind of make them scamper away from the bars. It's also very important that you do not keep your guinea pigs where there will be any loud noises for the first couple of days. This frightens them quite a bit. They do not like loud sounds at all. And if you have other pets or other guinea pigs, you of course want to make sure that they stay separated for the first 2 weeks. I've heard several different things about this. I've heard from veterinarians that you can put them in the same room so long as their cages aren't right next together, so long as their cages are across the room from each other, that it'll be okay. I heard that from a veterinarian and the place that we bought her, but I also heard from a different person in the place in which we bought her that we should keep them in separate rooms. So, that is totally up to you, but I'm pretty sure if a veterinarian, a reputable veterinarian, tells you that it's okay to keep them in the same room so long as they're separated, then you're probably fine. You want to make sure that your guinea pig has lots of things to hide in, and she probably won't emerge to say hi to you for a couple of days, and it'll take her some time not to run from you. So that's about it on handling your guinea pigs for the first time. When I start to pet her, I will make a video on that, and when I begin to pick her up, I will show you that as well. Are you going to say hi? Are you going to come out and say hello? Oh, look at your cute little nose. You're lovely. Oh, also, you do want to talk in very soft, soothing tones. You don't want to be loud or boisterous, because again, it will frighten them. So just try and keep that in mind. A perfect temperature for your guinea pigs, you want to keep them out of sunlight, and anywhere between 65 and 75 degrees is the perfect temperature for your pig. So I hope this helps, and if you have any questions or comments, just let me know, and I'll be glad to answer them. Thanks.